It is not about your health. Hey guys, Political Pastor here. And so ever since this pandemic began, we've heard a lot about things that we need to do for our own good. It's for our health and for our safety. And I've got news for you. If you haven't figured this out already, it's not about your health. I want to give you an example of what I mean. And at the end, I'm going to talk about what it really is about. So in our area, nearby military base is in a health protection condition. They assign these to the different bases so they can monitor how health conditions are around the area, and they make a determination what steps they're supposed to take, just like they do a force protection condition for those bases as well. So if there's a greater threat of terrorist or whatever, then they elevate the force protection condition. But same thing with the health condition. If conditions around the area deteriorate, if there's high levels of sickness in the areas that people come into that base from, then they elevate the health protection condition, and that changes the different steps that are made on post in reference to that. So, for example, this particular military base now is a health protection condition Bravo, which is the second highest or second level up. The lowest level is Alpha, so they're at Bravo right now. Well, the Pentagon and several other bases are all at Alpha. It amazes me that in our area we would be sitting at a higher risk than what would be in the Washington, D.C. area. But nevertheless, that's the situation right now. Now, why does this matter? Well, because there are certain people who refuse to follow the order to take that jab in the arm for our own good, right? That was for our health. So there are many who refuse to do that. And so there are extra mitigating measures that are taken for those people who didn't get, quote, vaccinated. Now, a couple of things happen here. At health protection condition Bravo, those who are unvaccinated have to test before they go into buildings. Now, no one else has to test before they go in the building at this particular level. Now, if the health protection condition level, HPCon level, if it elevated further, everyone might be asked to mask, or everyone might be asked to test before they go in the building. But in this case, only those who are unvaccinated have to test before they go in the building. Now, what's the problem with that? Again, this is for our health, right? For our safety. We're looking out for your good. The problem is this. If we were really concerned about health, we would test, if it worked, every single person who came in, because we didn't want anybody to spread it. Because here's the reality. One, there is no proof that you have a better chance of resisting this virus because you have a vaccination. I will be flagged for that, and everybody will say, that's untrue. I don't care. There's no evidence of that. But we'll assume for just a moment it is true. We'll just assume for a moment that if you're vaccinated, you have a lower risk of getting COVID. But here's the thing. If you do get it and you're vaccinated, you can transmit it just as easily, if not maybe more so, than an unvaccinated person to someone else. So an unvaccinated person is no more likely to transmit it to someone else than a vaccinated person is. So if we're really concerned about people's health, we would test everybody that comes into the facility, because we know that whoever has it, no matter if they have it vaccinated or unvaccinated, they're at equal risk, at least, of transmitting it to someone else. But again, it's not about our health and safety. What is this whole thing all about? Well, I don't care what your conspiracy theory might be. At its deepest level, it all boils down to this. It's about two things: money, power. Money and power. I don't care if you think we're under biological warfare, if you think this is planned by some group of elites, or if you just think people are being opportunistic with this thing. Whatever you believe, it still boils down to these two things: money, power. The Bible tells us the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. I think we've seen that play out right before our eyes with this whole virus thing. everything that's going on in our world today, though, all the threats of war, the issues with vaccines, with mandates, all of these problems boil down to those two things: money, power. Let me read you one other passage of scripture. It's in the book of James, and this should make it clear about where we are with our heart today. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence? Even from your lust that war in your members. You lust and have not. You kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. You fight and war, yet you have not, because you ask not. But here it's not finished. You ask and receive not, because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lust. It's those desires of the heart: money, power. So you want to know what's behind it? There it is. That's all I got to say about that. I'm the political pastor. You guys have a great day. I'm out.